Well, I like Tom MacDonald, but he put out a video that takes quite a bit of time to actually make, unless it's all AI now, and it's just too easy to make it quick. He put out the video where he talked about you missed 12 hours after Trump was shot, or supposedly shot. But then it came out, oh no, the bullet whizzed past his ear so close that it blew his eardrum. But the blood is above his ear, hole, above it, not pouring out, all over the sides of it, the hole, and then pouring down the bottom, and then maybe towards the front of the face from his eardrum. They smeared that blood up there while he was all ducked down to look good or something. He pushed something in his hat and it squirted blood, and he got it on his hand, and it's all over the top of his ear, and that's it. It wasn't all over his ear. It'd been different if it was all over his ear, because then you wouldn't be able to tell. But if it would have blown his eardrum, it would have squirted blood out before he'd have reached up. Pop, squirt, and he's reaching up. So, Tom MacDonald, I believe he's on the enemy's side. His girlfriend or wife, whatever she is right now, she's a Rockefeller. Her last name is Rockefeller. Or Rockefeller. Could have just changed it, the last two letters to an A. So, apparently, they're with our enemy, and they're in the propaganda pushing, go for Trump. Trump's the one. They missed because God is there for them. That's bullshit. It's bullshit. Now the woman that I said in the other video, how she dropped out of sight like there was a trap door that opened up underneath her. Well, now there's another video where she's bending over like she's trying to protect someone or something. So now they got two videos of two different things happening with that woman. Dropping and now covering someone up. And then you can look at all the other people that ain't running and ducking to get away from the flying bullets, the pow, 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 pow. Everybody runs and ducks. They don't fucking sit there recording, pulling out their cell phones, cameras, and recording. I don't believe some of those people were there. They were implanted in there to make it look like, something's going on. You're looking at the center. You're not looking everywhere else. You're mainly looking at the center. Shooters off out of sight. And they got Trump all ducked down. What are they doing with him to make him look like he's been shot or something? Oh, get my shoes. I've fucking been shot. I wouldn't be worrying about my fucking shoes. I wouldn't be worrying about the MAGA hat. Fight. I'd be a mad motherfucker. I got shot. It'd be hurting. I'd be hurting. I'd be holding my ear. There would be pain. He's either superhuman and pretending he's not, or he is just regular stupid human being like you and I am. And he's just going along with it, and they're making it look good, and they're using AI, and then now Trump's involved in it, got a deal over his ear. Well, let's see the damage in live time. Pull it off. Let's see the piece of ear missing or the hole through the ear. Let's see it. That little fuck covering, that ain't enough. They had to have a bandage, because when I had my ears cut in the back, because they used to stick way out, so that way they stuck closer to my head, I wore something that went around my head, covered my ears, and to hold them back though. But still, it was to cover the whole ear. So, yeah, It's all rigged. It's all just show. It's all bullshit. And y'all just buying it, just slurping it up, loving it. Oh, God protected it. No. God says, turn to me. And I will fix everything. And it will be through us and the planet, nature. That's how God fixes stuff. He goes through us to fix things. We got to do it. We got to fix it. But God will work through us to fix it and get it done. Stop turning to another man. Walk away from that man-made, imaginary system and walk to something that's more real. More reality. I don't care what all the other troll says. I believe that God is more of a reality. We wouldn't exist without a God. God's got to create something. A chair has to be created by something. We've had to be created by something. You can't say there's nothing that was proof. Well, where the chairs and the tables and the refrigerators and the shelves, where'd all that come from? It wasn't no poof. Here it is. We had to make it in the mind that God created for us to have, in our way of thinking, for us to have, to be able to create tools and use them to build shit, move stuff. And God gave us that. God thought of it all. Everything God thought of and is here because of God. And even though it's the other things that God didn't say, poof, here it is, like a chair, the Bible, the cell phones, it was poof through us when we created it, poof. God's creation creating more of God's creation. That's created through us. So, Tom MacDonald, I believe he's one of them. I believe I'm able to see it now. I'm able to see through what he really is. He's just in there just to make money and help the enemy. If they're pushing Trump and they're pushing Biden, they're pushing that system when they're supposed to be totally against it. That's what all their songs is about. Oh, but now he's for Trump, which is part of that system. All because he got supposedly shot to look like he's one of them. Or not one of them. That he's an outsider. They all want. If they wanted him dead, he would be dead. Like Kennedy. Like Hitler. Like Stalin. Like that guy in South America. That Hillary got to go see, watch, and be killed, die. Gaddafi. They murdered him, and they made him look bad. Well, he went against them, really. But they got it for their shit on our soil, in this imaginary system. That's part of their game, to make us think that that's the enemy, and they want them dead, they want them in jail. Now they're still trying to kill them, supposedly. If they want him dead, he would be dead. They let that dude up there to take shots. And I guess they did let some idiot that didn't know what he was really doing do it. And then they killed him. But he didn't succeed. Maybe they were letting that happen. Maybe they were paying some stupid idiot come up there and hopefully fail, but maybe actually succeed. Whichever way it goes in their favor. They're ready for a war in this country. We're not going to make it to an election. Trump up there, fight! Not unite, fight! I'm for everybody. Oh, but fight! Don't unite! Sticking his head up there so somebody can fucking still shoot him. And the news media can run around and they're not told by the soldiers up there or whatever they are. back off, go somewhere else. They're allowed to take shots of every position all around the president. But really, that's the free press. They can do whatever they want. Nobody can say, you can't do this, you can't do that. That is a part of the free press. So you should not be screaming for the press not being able to do what they did. They had a right to do what they did. Free press, First Amendment, first law that they want you to think is an amendment. It's a law of the Bill of Rights of law. Verse 10, law. The rest of the government, how everything is to be ran. So, I'm going to leave it at that. I went a little too long. Bye.